This video will show you how you can explore food all in one beautiful luxury hotel called Shangri-La Bengaluru. Hi, my name is Ivana and I've been living here in Bangalore, India for almost 3 years. I have done a staycation in the past but never a foodcation, which is a new experience offered here at Shangri-La Bengaluru. So when Shangri-La Bengaluru told me about this option, I was like, oh my gosh, this is just absolutely perfect, because while getting pampered, you also get to explore new cuisines, explore new dishes, all in the safety and with the precautions of a beautiful luxury hotel like Shangri-La Bengaluru. So without further ado, let's see what that looks like. And we're going to start out with an amazing experience. I've never even had the 1 meter dosa. Shangri-La Bengaluru is the only 5-star hotel in India who offers this experience, and I was beyond excited to try it. Good morning from Saffron, guys. This is the beautiful rooftop restaurant here at Shangri-La Bangalore, and here you can get a 1 meter dosa experience. Wow. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Wow.
One powder is called, this is curry leaf powder.
Okay.
One is gun powder, one is dal powder.
Dal powder.
Dal powder.
Oh, okay, okay.
This dal powder is mild spicy.
Okay, thank
Gun
you.
powder is spicy. This is flavor spicy. Curry leaf flavor spicy.
Okay.
It's tomato chutneys, ginger, garlic flavor.
Yes.
Tomato, pink flavor. This one.
Yes.
This one coconut chutney.
Yes.
Coconut, ginger, green chili. That dal also.
Okay, and this one
This one
is?
is gun powder.
This one is gunpowder, and this one is dal powder. Okay, okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I was actually already digging into this, and then the camera stopped working. I guess the camera was just as impressed with the dosa as I am. The dosa is absolutely perfect, just the way I like it. Super crispy on the outside, just like a French crepe, but then it's a little bit soft on the inside. I don't like it when my masala dosa particularly is only crispy or only soft. For me, it's important that you have that combination of textures. And then the potato masala is so nice. It's really, really mild. In case you're a foreigner, a dosa is actually a very, very typical South Indian breakfast dish. You can get it at lunch, you can get it at dinner, but if you want to have the best dosa, you should have it first of all in South India, and second of all, you should have it at breakfast, because that's when the best ones are. A typical dosa is served with a coconut chutney and usually with a sambar. So let's try the coconut chutney first. I can already see that this one is incredibly freshly made, and coconut chutney is my favorite, so I'm very excited. The texture of that dosa is so on point. Oh my goodness. I'm going in for the tomato chutney too. What do you guys think? Am I going to be able to finish this? I'm very hungry by now, so I think I will. That is an amazing tomato chutney. Oh, that's good. I haven't seen many dosas being served with powders actually, so I'm very excited to try these. Going in for the curry powder. Curry leaves are also very, very typically South Indian, I would say. They have this herby flavor, which you can also kind of taste in mint, but without that, you know, that freshness, that coldness that mint has. It's mostly like this herbiness. I don't know how to describe it. That's curry leaves. Oh, that's curry leaf. Oh, I'm so happy. This is such a treat. Going in for the gunpowder. I've had gunpowder before. I love it. You won't find it that often, but when you can find it, oh, you should definitely try it. So gunpowder is actually very smoky. I love that. Also, if you're a foreigner, a dosa is absolutely one of the easiest dishes to eat with anybody, no matter how sensitive your stomach is. A dosa is actually very mild. The masala, so the potato curry, actually is also not that spicy. The only thing that can be spicy are the chutneys and the gunpowders, obviously. But those you can measure them yourself, like how spicy you want them to be. So if you want to start out easy in India, start out in South India and then start out with a masala dosa as your first Indian food, going in for the spicy powder, the dal powder. That's interesting. It tastes like dal, but then in a dried form. That's so interesting. Whoa. So I would definitely say that tomato chutney here is my favorite, together with the curry powder. Actually, what happens when I mix them? Ooh, let's see. Ooh. Winning combo. Go for that. I'm gonna continue eating this and then you'll see if I'm able to finish it. I think I am, because I'm very hungry actually, and this tastes so good that I am definitely not gonna waste a bite of this delicious dosa. But we'll see. Wait for it. I actually ended up having lunch at Saffron too, where in a long time I got surprised with a food so good that it made it into my top 10 favorite Indian foods ever. This epic Indian food lunch started off with a vegetarian kebab and would move on into an extremely impressive main course. The starter, I have never had a vegetarian kebab like this. It looks very crunchy and I'm hoping it's going to be quite spicy also on the inside. Adding some chutney. I'm guessing this is a mint chutney, but it could also be a coriander chutney. We are going to find out very soon. Ooh. Oh, I can see some very crunchy corn on the inside, a lot of vegetables. Ooh, this looks good. It's mint chutney, but extremely freshly made. So the chutney is spicy. The kebab itself is not very spicy, but obviously well flavored. Like with most Indian food. Wow. This is extremely satisfying. So the kebab is very spicy in terms of flavor, not spicy as in chili spicy. So mostly very aromatic, and then when you add the mint chutney, it becomes very fresh. And this combination of aromatic and fresh works really well. Going to finish this because it's very, very delicious. And then we're going to move on to the main course. Yes. What is this?
Strawberry cooler, na?
Strawberry cooler?
Okay. There is some strawberry, there is a little cranberry, mango, and orange and green apple.
Wow, sounds good.
Very nice with the curry makai.
Okay. Very excited to try it. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Trying the strawberry cooler. This is actually a mocktail with multiple fruit juices and it looks really good. It smells really good too. Wow, very sweet, but I love the combination of mango that is coming through, and then combined with the strawberry and the cranberry, it's a great combination. I understand also why it pairs well with a dish, because it adds a little bit of sweetness, right? You have the aroma first, then the freshness of the mint chutney, and then the sweetness of the strawberry cooler. So that makes sense, definitely. I heard so many great stories about baigan bhatta from my Indian friends. So when I saw baigan bhatta on the menu, I knew this was my chance to finally try it. Well, in the meantime, it actually got dark already. So I'm guessing this is like a lunch/dinner. In front of me, I have baigan ka bharta, which is a roasted eggplant curry. I guess that's how foreigners would call it. Here in India, it's roasted eggplant with a lot of spices. I'm not sure if it's spicy, but we'll find out in a minute. I have some fulka also here in front of me, which is a little bit thinner, fluffier version of a roti. Let's see how this tastes. Oh man, that's so good. If you've ever had roasted eggplant in your life, you know it's incredibly smoky. It's almost a barbecue flavor. And then to have it with all of these spices, wow, it's really good. Man, this is so satisfying. If you love barbecue, the barbecue flavor is 100% in there. It's just so incredibly tasty. This might have made it in my top 10 of Indian dishes now. It's really, really tasty with the focus. Whoa. 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 I'm in love. It's been a really long time since I've tasted a new Indian dish that has blown my mind. And this is definitely one of them. It's extremely tasty. My gosh, if you're staying at Shangri-La or if you just come here for dinner, because obviously you can also just come for lunch or dinner, you have to try this. My goodness. The thing with baigan ka bharta is that, first of all, it takes a very long time to make it. I think they even roast it overnight or something. If I'm saying it wrong, please correct me down in the comments below. And then it's mostly a North Indian dish, so you cannot really find it a lot. And then you know, when you find it, you have to run into somebody who makes it really well. I would say that this is a really well-made one. That's why I'm saying this is the first time I'm trying it, because before I wasn't able to find it. Actually, I think one time I had it in Himachal Pradesh, but it wasn't like this. This is packed with that roasted eggplant flavor. Wow, this is amazing. Love it, love it, love it. Hi.
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Good evening.
Please come in.
Shangri-La Bengaluru offers at least 5 different cuisines that you can try. Obviously Indian food, but there's also Italian food, authentic Chinese, continental, and a cuisine I was very eager to try, Japanese.
Now, what is a foodcation without a proper in-room dining dinner? I have heard from multiple friends who adore sushi, who have eaten sushi in Japan, let's call them sushi-enthusiasts, that Shangri-La Bangalore has the absolute best sushi in the city. Now, one disclaimer, I am vegetarian, so obviously I'm only going to be trying out the vegetarian sushi, but from what I've seen on the menu, oh my goodness, their sushi looks absolutely amazing, and also the spread in front of me on the table looks so good. Let's start with this delicious looking sushi. I am seeing a lot of crispy veggies, some mayonnaise, rice on the outside, some mayonnaise on top with some beautiful watercress, some sesame seeds. You can hear it already. I need to eat this. Wait. Let's first put some wasabi on top of it. Obviously, everything looks incredibly fresh. Dip it, and It couldn't have been fresher. Wow. The veggies are incredibly fresh. The mayo is creamy. It's just so well balanced. Something else that I really wanted to try out is this fried tofu. In case you have never tried fried tofu before, it's really good. Oh wait, I'm gonna put some wasabi on top of it and then dip it in the soy sauce. Oh wait. I'm blown away. Wow. So this is kind of a sweet fried tofu sheet on the outside, and then there's rice on the inside combined with the wasabi. Obviously that's a little bit spicy. Then you have the salty soy sauce. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I thought this would be the plainest one, but I'm extremely surprised by this one. Now let's try the one with avocado. Usually that's my favorite vegetarian sushi, especially if they pair it with some crunchy veggies. In this one, I can mostly see extremely creamy avocado. You can even see my stick going into it. That's how creamy it is. Probably some spicy mayonnaise on top, some greens also on top. I can't really see what it is, and some black sesame. Some wasabi is needed. Put it on top. Dip it. Wow, probably the creamiest avocado I've had in sushi ever. It literally melts in your mouth. Wow. And that mayo, even though it doesn't seem like a large quantity, it gives it like this amazing kick. So you have that creamy, soft avocado with this amazing spicy kick. Oh my gosh, that's so good. I am quite surprised over here. Even though I expected the sushi to be good, but this is next level. It's so good. The last nigiri that I'm going to try is the one with eggplant. Yes, that's right. I actually was doubting if this was actual real fish because it looks like that, but it's actually eggplant. This is my pineapple juice. That's almost coming into my face. Okay, some wasabi on top. Dip it, dip it. There we go. Oh. Mmm. Mmm. Half of the quality of the sushi is the rice. It has to be perfectly boiled. It has to be perfectly seasoned. Otherwise, the sushi will never be perfect. This rice is so perfect. And let me tell you something. In Japan, chefs sometimes only boil and season rice for years because it's so important. This rice is so good. Now, about that eggplant, it's incredibly smoky. And fun fact, it actually has that kind of chewy fish texture. I don't know if it's because of the engravings or because of the smokiness, because it's grilled or something like that, but it does have that fish texture. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the last thing I'm gonna do before I completely dig into my dinner is try the Banoffee pie. I have never tried Banoffee pie in my life. Apparently it's a banana cake, toffee, and some chocolate on top and cream on top from what I can see. Now, let's take a big bite. Mmm, 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 mmm. This is so interesting. It's super fresh, incredibly fresh. The outside is very crumbly, mildly chocolatey. The inside is creamy. The banana is there, but it's mostly a hint. I actually need to take another bite. Huh. Mmm. That toffee, man. Wow. Fun fact, it's not too sweet. This is so yummy. Why haven't I tried this before? 10/10 can recommend the sushi for in-room dining if you're doing a foodcation at Shangri-La Bengaluru.
The next morning, I woke up to a gorgeous view of Bangalore. But what's a beautiful view without some delicious continental breakfast? Ordering in-room dining has become completely contactless, where you scan a QR code and get the menu on your mobile phone. Pretty easy, and most importantly, super safe.
Hi, please come in.
That's fine.
Yes.
How are you, ma'am?
Good, how are you?
Very good, ma'am. Very
Good morning.
today.
Please come in.
Yes.
Yeah, please come in. It's okay.
Thank you.
My friends, welcome to one of my favorite parts of a staycation. This fruit platter that you get with a continental in-room breakfast is huge. Usually you don't get this much fruit, and you also get this much varieties of fruit, because I even got plums in here, I got watermelon, I got kiwi, papaya, banana, apples. Then obviously I have my Adrak chai or ginger chai. I love that. The continental in-room breakfast also comes with a pastry and bread basket. We got a croissant over here. I think it's a chocolate roll. Then we have this beautiful picture perfect Danish. We got some butter. We got freshly squeezed watermelon juice, freshly squeezed orange juice. I have another beautiful pastry basket here, which is with a croissant, another chocolate roll, and actually this looks like a white chocolate croissant. I'm not sure, but I'm very excited to try that. First, let me check if the fruit is ripe, especially with plums. That's so important. They're still a little bit sour. I personally don't mind, but so fresh.
you need to get something healthy in there too, right? Even when you're on a foodcation, you have to stay healthy to eat even more food. Ooh, that kiwi is on point. Yum. I personally cannot wait to dig into this Danish because it looks so picture perfect. 10 out of 10. You know why? Because the custard is not eggy. Perfectly crunchy on the outside, soft and a little bit buttery on the inside. The custard gives it like a nice sweet creamy flavor, and then you have the freshness of the fruits. Oh, I'm gonna definitely finish that one, but I do want to try this white chocolate croissant over here. Oh, this looks so good. I really hope it's white chocolate. It looks like white chocolate. Let's see. I think you have this almond filling, which is extremely Dutch for the holidays. We have this bread, which is filled with a sweet almond paste, and it's usually eaten in this season, the holiday season. So I am getting cozy home vibes. I don't think they did this on purpose, but this is straight in my heart. Because obviously this year I can't go back home for the holidays. Usually around this time I go back home to visit my parents, see my friends, and this year I can't go because of this whole situation. So it's very funny because I don't necessarily like that holiday bread with the almond paste filling on the inside, but having it now while not being able to go back home for the holidays, it's hitting me right in the feels. I can't thank you enough for this, Shangri-La Bengaluru. And for everybody who can't go home during the holidays, make sure to pamper yourself because it is necessary to make sacrifices, but at the same time, we also have to take care of our mental health and enjoy life as much as possible. We do deserve that. That is also why I love this whole foodcation idea here at Shangri-La Bengaluru, because food, as you just saw, has that ability to transport you to places with just a flavor in your mouth that I necessarily normally don't even like. I don't like that holiday bread, but right now, because I'm kind of sad of not being able to go back for the holidays to the Netherlands and visit my parents, I'm like, I'm going to devour this croissant with the almond paste filling just because it just takes me back home and gives me that cozy feeling. I also want to try the chocolate roll. Oh my gosh, all the pastry is so perfectly golden brown. Like perfectly golden brown. Can you hear that crunch? It's so on point. The final thing that I want to try is the croissant. Can you hear this? Good food makes me so happy, you have no idea. But this almond paste croissant, it surprised me very much. I'm quite sure if you are away from home or if you've ever been far away from home and then suddenly you taste your home country's food, even if you normally don't like it, it just has that power to make you feel very warm and fuzzy on the inside. And right now I'm feeling that. I'm very surprised. Going in with a little bit of butter. That's my favorite way to eat a croissant. Just a little bit of good butter on there. Oh, if the croissant is good, that's all you need. Now I'm transported to France because the croissant is so good. I'm loving this culinary food journey here. One moment I'm going back to the Netherlands, now I'm going back to France. It's not a good breakfast here in India if you haven't had chai. You cannot skip that. So cheers, my friends. Oh yeah, hit me with that ginger. And I'm back in India. Oh, honestly, I can't even imagine a staycation, and especially a foodcation for that matter, without an in-room breakfast. That is kind of the epitome of luxury and pampering. I absolutely love it so much. So I always do that. Now I'm honestly very surprised. I'm just getting that whole home cozy feeling because of that almond croissant. I'm so overwhelmed. Sorry, I keep talking about it, but I'm just like, what? I don't even like that almond bread. But I'm just so happy to taste food from home.
Before checking out, there was only one cuisine left to try, and I was extremely excited. Authentic Chinese food, here we come.
Welcome to Shang Palace, guys. This is the Chinese restaurant at Shangri-La, and the chef is actually from China, so I'm quite sure we're going to get authentic Chinese cuisine here. Right now, I have been served traditional Chinese tea, green tea, in this beautiful red cup. Also, I have some delicious appetizers in front of me.
That's the tofu noodles with the vegetables. And this is the glass noodles, the cabbage. And that's the dandan noodles with sesame seed and peanuts. Bok choy with sitake and bok choy.
Ooh, that looks good. Thank you. Oh my goodness, so much noodles. In case you haven't noticed, I really like noodle dishes. I like rice dishes too, but I also really like noodle dishes when I can get my hands on them. So what we have first are the dandan noodles, which are noodles in a very spicy chili sauce. Oh, I love those so much. Then we have glass noodles with some vegetables. Delicious. Glass noodles are so light, I honestly can eat loads of them. And then we have chafan, which are rice noodles. Love it. Those are so good. You have to try chafan. Final dish that we have is braised bok choy with shiitake mushrooms. This is a green that you can actually always eat, and obviously nice and healthy. Let's start out with the dandan mee noodles, the chili noodles. I love these so much, man. So these are a little bit thicker noodles served with a chili sauce at the bottom. When they arrive at first, you're thinking like, what is this, dry noodles? You need to mix in the chili sauce first. Delicious. Going in for the glass noodles. Oh, I love glass noodles so much. These really have that smoky, stir-fried, rich flavor with the fresh, crunchy vegetables in there. Oh my gosh, this is such a treat. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna take another bite because it's that good. Honestly, it's so smoky, it's almost barbecued. That's when you know it's really good stir-fried glass noodles. Next, going in for the chafang. It's been so long since I've been in a restaurant, I almost forgot how to eat with chopsticks. What is this? These are very mild, actually. Very light, crunchy greens in there. Oh my. They're absolutely delicious, but I think out of the three noodles, the glass noodles are by far my favorite because that smoky barbecue flavor that they have, oh, it's just so tasty. Going in for the bok choy with the shiitake mushroom, and this is a slippery dish, so I will have to be careful with this one. What I love about shiitake mushrooms is that they're so meaty. So especially as a vegetarian, you can get that meaty texture from the shiitake mushrooms, but without the actual meat. Again, a very mild dish. So if you're into spicy food, this might be a little bit surprising for you. But if you want something light, something healthy, this is your dish. Ooh, the food party don't stop, my friends. I am going to finish this, but then we still have a lot more to eat at this foodcation here in Shangri-La Bangalore. During my foodcation at Shangri-La Bengaluru, I also tried the Italian cuisine through in-room dining. It was absolutely on point with perfectly cooked pasta, fresh tomato sauce, and so much yummy cheese. So, after all this food, do you think I was able to devour that whole 1 meter dosa? Let's find out. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have had some help, but my helper, my assistant, ate like an ant. So, and I am still not like full where I'm like, I can't breathe. We are having the final bite though. 1 meter dosa, finished. No, but seriously, my assistant barely ate anything. So, I can actually finish a 1 meter dosa. Wow. I didn't know if I could do it, but I did know that I was hungry, so Yeah. Can you guys do it? Let me know. If you come here, are you able to finish the 1 meter dosa at Shangri-La Bengaluru? One very, very important note I have to make is that this is not just a gimmick. Yes, it's awesome to get a 1 meter dosa experience, but if the dosa is not delicious or if the chutneys are not delicious, honestly, I wouldn't be recommending it to you, but this dosa was so good that I think I'm going to be dreaming about it. That is why I'm saying this is truly a really, really good food experience. Unfortunately, this is the end of my foodcation here at Shangri-La Bengaluru. If you are interested in doing this, I've linked all the information down in the description below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to put a thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel to get more videos in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!